sets.
Go. And Utah starts out with the ball. The starters for Utah. We've got Lugens Dort, and it's Robertson in at the point. Puts it up from the high post. Yep, that one goes.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do then.
Here's Robertson. Here's Gilmore. And Whiteside with a block. Houston passes to Kirilenko. Here's Houston. Dort defending. There's a screen by Whiteside. Houston. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Dort. Here's Gilmore. Dort, left side. Here's Robertson. Memphis with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Oh, they get a hand on it. To the middle. The rebound by Ware.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Houston passes to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
To BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Hagan. Shoots over Johnson. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Robertson. Dort outside. Pass to Gilmore. Clock at 4. Dort outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Daniels misses. Memphis leading. Here's Kirilenko. Now here's Johnson. Utah with the rebound.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And they're on the break. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Robertson. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilmore. Shoots over Whiteside. Gilmore's shot is good. Now that makes it a tie ball game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Count that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Robertson. Dort, pass to Gilmore. Shoots over Whiteside. Money from the wing.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style.
Pass to Houston. Now where? Here's Houston. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Dort. No points so far. Pass to Gilmore. Shoots over Whiteside. And Whiteside with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
A line change here for Memphis. 4 on the clock. Utah moving the ball around. That one goes. Count it.
Well, look, you can't lose track of Middleton. He's always a threat off the ball.
Here's Caldwell, defended by Jones. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Middleton. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Back to Middleton. Williams passes to Brogdon. From 15 feet away, Memphis with a rebound. Here's Terry. Right side Brown. Oh, Williams with the block. Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Pulls up on the wing. Watson with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Rice. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him. Utah trailing here. Outside Jones. Inside. Here's Williams. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Left side, Brown. To the left wing. Here's Terry. Knocks it down from distance. Terry's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Jones. Middleton outside. On the wing, Jones. Launches the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer. Caldwell misses. Jazz trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Middleton. The shot. Misses the baby hook. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis ahead, they lead by 3. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Johnson is out there with Khalil Ware. And it's Kirilenko in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Daniels outside. Pass to Robertson. From deep. He can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Kirilenko passes to Johnson. Whiteside with a screen on Dort. From deep, Johnson. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Houston. And here's Johnson. Whiteside with a screen on Dort. Here's Johnson. And the shot is good after hitting off the rim. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Robertson's got his second basket of the night.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Pass to Hagan. Here's Robertson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the shot falls short that time. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Houston gets the bucket. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Robertson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hagan. On the wing, Daniels. 5 to shoot. Here's Robertson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kirilenko. Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Dort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first one falls.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
He's off on the second. Grizzlies lead by 3. Here's Houston. Sinks it from distance. Houston's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hagan. Dort, a screen on Johnson. Hagan can't get it to go.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Kirilenko passes to Houston. No luck on that one. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Robertson. Hagan knocks down the triple. Hagan's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, making the defend out on the perimeter.
Memphis making a switch here. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Rice. Here's Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Houston. And again, it's Memphis missing. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Robertson. 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Hagan. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Ware. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Rice. Fires in the triple.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Here's Robertson. Gilmore's shot is good. Gilmore's got 6 points.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Houston. Here's Kirilenko. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. Here's Robertson. And here's Daniels. The jump hook. Rice grabs the miss. Oh, drains the 19-footer. 5 points in the game.
Rock solid screed right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
A line change here for Utah. Memphis on D. They lead by 4. Jones feels it out. Brogdon from outside. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Middleton from behind the arc. Outside Jones. Utah moving the ball around. Brogdon from outside. Another miss by Brogdon. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Caldwell. There's 1:34 left to play in the first half. Terry drills it from deep. Terry's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Here's Jones. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Terry. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Rice. To the paint. Watson passes to Caldwell. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Rice.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little.
Brogdon pass to Jones. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. They get it again. Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Jazz trail by 9. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jones, pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
So sick. the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And so that's the end of the first half. Memphis ahead, up by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Their bench doesn't look like a bench at all. It looks like they have 2 starting units.
And that means no rest for the defense. They're out there huffing it.
Looking at this series. Thanks for joining us.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Lugens Dort, and it's Hagan in at the 3 spot. Pass to Houston from downtown. Gets the 3 to fall. Houston's got 10 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Hagan. Daniels up top. For the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Houston. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Not going to go that time.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Robertson. Off target with the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Houston. Drains the triple. 13 points in the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Whiteside. Dort with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
Here's Houston. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jazz trail by 10. Here's Robertson. He's got 5. Hagan, pass to Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Whiteside's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Houston. Hangs in the air. Outside Johnson. Pulls up, high post. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort outside for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's stolen by Daniels. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Johnson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Johnson's got 6 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Houston. He's got 16. Kirilenko passes to Houston. Just 5 to shoot. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's intercepted. Pass to Kirilenko. 3-pointer. Dort grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so Tomas Isilo calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Caldwell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Brown, a screen on Middleton. Pass to Brown. Rebound, Utah. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Williams finds Jones. Williams with the screen. Unloads. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Utah making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. Memphis leading by 12. Here's Terry. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Rice. He buries it from 3. Rice has got 11 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Robertson. No good. Unable to win this run.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Good man. The defender really went after him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Utah making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Good on the second one. Here's Robertson. He's got 5. Daniels outside. Middleton outside. Pass to Robertson. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Robertson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Here's Caldwell, defended by Jones. Takes the 3. Rice's shot is off. Jazz trail by 13. Jones, the pass to Middleton. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Give him 8.
How about the energy he showed on the glass? Outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
Here's Robertson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to Rice. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Robertson. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Jones, the pass to Daniels. Utah moving the ball around. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Jones from outside. Memphis with a rebound. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kirilenko passes to Caldwell. Pass to Houston. Brown with a screen. From outside the arc. Here's Kirilenko. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Jones, the pass to Daniels. Here's Robertson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Robertson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
To win the cold spell. No good on the buzzer. buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Johnson, and it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Robertson. Yep, right through the net. And here's Johnson. Pass to Houston. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Johnson. Dort with a steal. Here's Robertson. Covered by Johnson. Dort outside. Here's Robertson. Pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Hagan. Counted from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Memphis leading by 4. Here's Kirilenko. Back to Johnson. Here's Houston. Where the screen. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. 4-3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out. This strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
They set the screen. Down low. Here's Daniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Khalil Ware.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Hisalo. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The 3, pure from 3-point range. Houston's got 5 points now this quarter.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on his head.
And there's the screen. Dort outside. That's to Hagan. Over Johnson. Utah with another miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Houston. The 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Robertson. Pass to Hagan. Uses the glass on the layup.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Here's Houston. Puts up a deep 3. And Hagan pulls it down. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. To tie it up. And Robertson gets it to go. And that'll tie this game up.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Training his first 3 of the game, no doubt, hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
That's to Hagan. It's Dort on the wing. Daniels with it. That's not where. Got a hand on it. Here's Houston. Left side, Johnson. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Johnson with the rebound. Grizzlies lead by 3. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Finishes off the lob. Wow.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Outside Johnson. Down it goes. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Robertson. Now Ford. Here's Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter. And he nails it.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got a piece of it. Johnson with it. Here's Houston. Clock at 6.
No debate there. He got hammered.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. And Johnson drops them both. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now Dort puts up the tray. Johnson with the rebound. Jams it home.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time to present our player of the game.